Hi, I'm Richmedia for the Maclectic Minute. This week we'll be asking the age-old question, does size really matter? In our first hard drive shootout, we bench test hard drives under 4 various interfaces, one of which was this one, a drive I called G5, which is the stock serial ATA internal drive. It's mounted in the upper drive bay of the dual 2.5 gig test machine. Okay, so the test that's running now is essentially a retest of the stock serial ATA drive that we ran in the first installment. The bench line, of course, is represented by the blue bars, and the test drive is represented by the green bars. The stock test drive is a Maxtor 160 gig serial ATA with 8 megs cache. As you can see, the results are pretty much the same as the first go-round, with the Maxtor handily surpassing the stock configuration of a dual 2 gig machine. Here are the results of the 160 gig Maxtor stock drive that's installed in the upper drive bay. Next, we'll be bench testing a Samsung 750 gig drive with a 32 megs of cache. I installed it in the lower drive bay, the G5 dual 2.5 machine. As you can see, this thing is screaming, absolutely screaming. Again, the bench line is a dual 2 gig G5. And wow, there it hit 128 megs a second. Incredibly fast. Next, we have a head-to-head matchup with the 750 gig Samsung as the test drive and the 160 gig Maxtor as the baseline. The Maxtor is the blue bars, the Samsung is represented by the green bars. And as you can see, there's a huge significant difference there. Sustained write is pretty close, but once it reaches the 128K file size, it's no match. Here's the random read test. And as you can see, it's nearly doubling the performance of the 160 gig Maxtor drive. Random write again is a little bit closer. And there's the bell, signaling the conclusion of this week's hard drive shootout. In conclusion, if speed counts, size does matter. That's the report. And this is Richmedia for the Maclectic Minute. I hope you've enjoyed this week's presentation, and join us at www.maclectic.com, serving the Macintosh community since 1986.